Like, the stereotype is more true than who you are.
Right.
And the experience they've had with you.
A walking, living, breathing black person. Ghetts IC3 featuring Skepta. Let's get into it.
All black attire.
Oh, by the way, IC3. They said in the comments that means black. That's like the police code for black. Okay?
Yeah.
Jaw back and fire. My nigga them ride out. Horseback for hire. Full clip in the dryer. I ain't talking Richard, and I'm talking proud. We ain't now about Death and Berry.
Creepy.
We ain't now about Press and Semi. Huh? We ain't now about Grease. We ain't now about Ghetts and Skeppy.
Go on then, shit. I feel like I'm born again. Me and Ghetts on the track and it's feeling like the rooftop all again. Yeah, we're firing that corn again. Get the toe tags and the body bags in. Soon as they told me about the power that came with the black skin. Unlocked it, then I tapped in. Alchemist, when I feel the pressure, I make diamonds. I cannot stop getting the racks in.
Okay, I don't know why this is going so hard. I like Skepta. This is only my second time hearing him. I like Skepta. It's just something about, they ain't talking about power that came with the black skin. Alchemist, pressure make diamonds.
Right.
I don't know, that whole part.
Popping that corn.
That whole part just went hard to me. It just, oh,
where's
you know
his
what I
headed
mean?
though?
Pressure, diamonds, alchemy.
Yes.
That's a good book, The Alchemist.
Yeah.
I'm all over the place right now.
Locked it, then I tapped in. Alchemist, when I feel the pressure, I make diamonds. I cannot stop getting the racks in.
Who would've thought back then we'd be some powerful black men? Back when we was in the States, I was trapping. Y'all know how it's impacted us. Can't block a nigga when flats are us. Abandoned flats with a man them trap. I took a few L's on my champion hat. Came back like a champion and landed jabs while being branded black.
African man, you see the jewels on my neck. Class of deja, went school with the best. When I fire my lyrics, you know I shoot for the chest and the head. Eyes roll back, better check if he's dead. I cannot act for the image. I'm in the motherland, putting racks in the...
Wait, when I fire my lyrics, you know I shoot for the chest and the head.
Yeah. Eyes roll back, gotta check if he's dead. Ooh. And he said, okay, so Ghetts just said he was, before he was branded black, and I thought that was an interesting way to put it.
Right? I was like, what is he talking about?
Head. Eyes roll back, better check if he's dead. I cannot act for the image. I'm in the motherland, putting racks in the village. What you talking about, Willis? Ever see me on the iPhone? Better know that I'm talking about business.
Don't tell me go back where I came from, where the queen sits there in stolen jewels. Cool, I go back with a chain on. I light up the place like Akon. I got a bullet with your name on. Blood stains on the pavement you played on.
Hold up, what was he talking about there? What was he talking about? Don't tell me go back where I came from, where the queen sits with stolen jewels? He said he'll go back like Akon. I know Akon lit up, I don't know how much he lit up, but like a lot. You know what I mean? He like helped build a grid.
Right.
You know what I mean? Akon did that. So I know he's talking about with the Akon helping bringing power to, I'm gonna say millions of people, I'm not sure. But I know it's a lot of people.
Right.
But what was he talking about? The queen sits with stolen jewels.
I thought he was criticizing the UK.
Oh.
Like, I thought he was saying, like, don't tell me to go back where I'm from. Like, if I would be rich where I'm from if she had, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Okay, I think I get what you're saying.
Talking about Willis. Ever see me on the iPhone? Better know that I'm talking about business.
Don't tell me go back where I came from, where the queen sits there in stolen jewels.
Okay, well,
cool, I go back with a chain on. I light up the place like Akon. I got a bullet with your name on. Blood stains on the pavement you played on. You think I give a fuck about a loose screw? My brother, my whole brain's gone. Look in the mirror, I see Q, I see me. I see who, I see what,
I see free. Look in the mirror, I see king, I see me. I see what, I see who, I see free. Yeah, please don't talk about numbers. I don't want to hear what he did. Talk about me, you're talking undefeated. Talk about SKGH, no introduction needed. The queen offered me the MBE, I said no, and I raised my fist. I went home, got my chieftaincy. Now I'm back on the street. Police stop me in the street, they want to take a pic.
There's only one Ghetts and there's only one Skepta. Blood of a king, son, name my son Emperor. You see right now I'm on the mad one. I leave red rooms to the old monk Pepster. I gonna say I don't want no smoke, like man don't know. I am the drug tester, the young man where old niggas love lecture. Diamond under pressure.
Them man are playing question time, talking about who's next in.
Okay.
I see you, I see three. Oh, I like that.
And so that's the police code for black.
Yes.
Okay. I like that part when he said that he doesn't have a screw loose, he has no brain or something like that. So, I mean, the way I'm saying it now, it sounds stupid. But like in context, it was good. You know what I mean? So
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like he's saying he can go crazy, like psychedelic, don't mess with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
So I
this
like
is
that part.
tough.
Because earlier, I want to say it was Dave. I don't remember. It was so long ago. It was like, don't have a screw loose. I'm missing one or something like that. Remember?
Oh.
And I was like, oh, that was tight. Missing a screw. Don't mess with missing a screw.
Yeah.
And then it's like, he doesn't have a screw loose. He's missing a brain.
Missing a brain. That's creative. I love this music video too. Like whoever did this like animation is.
Yeah, it's cold.
Niggas love lecture. Diamond under pressure.
Them man are playing question time, talking about who's next in line, who the best in grime. All we wanna know is who gonna stand the test of time. Labels on the phone and I had to press decline with a heart like mine. How could I quit?
Okay, hold up. He said these men are playing question time. We know that's a show,
Right.
right? The political show where they ask politicians questions or something like that.
Right. But
So
it's
how
also
does-
Dave's song.
Right, but I think he was
Because he's saying they're asking who's up next in grime and like basically who's
right.
up
So I'm
next
saying,
up in
how was he using this question time? Oh, how he's saying the questions they're asking about rap, like they're playing question time, like oh, who's up next in grime, like
Oh.
you know what I mean? Like if the rappers are all there and they're asking all these questions, like on the show Question Time,
Yeah.
is that what he's saying?
I thought he was saying like they're playing Dave's song. They're saying who's coming up. Like, you know what I mean? They're like shouting out all these people's names. It's
Maybe both.
Under pressure.
Them man are playing question time, talking about who's next in line, who the best in grime. All we wanna know is who gonna stand the test of time. Labels on the phone and I had to press decline with a heart like mine. How could I quit? Bought a crib out of the bits. Mumsy proud of the kids. Didn't wanna play us on the radio. We took the thing worldwide. Now man a piss.
I'm a serial cheat, I got too many exes. Yo, no how long I've been dumping. Where was you when that boy and no one that movement air right now, man, I'm wondering. Some of you niggas need humbling. I got drink that needs pouring, got weed that needs crumbling, got gal asking my real name. My mum don't even call me Justin. Look in the mirror, I see King, I see me. I see who, I see what, I see free.
I love that.
Look in the mirror, I see King, I see me. I see what, I see who, I see free. Go on then, draw for the shetty. Bullets start dropping down like confetti. Won't bring a strap if the beef is petty. Nah, rude boy, I just draw for the shetty. Make your belly look like a bowl of spaghetti. Leave your lip bust and your forehead sweaty. I make you wish you never drawed the machete. Go on then, you think you're ready? Cruise.
I don't wanna get locked up like shine. And then it cost my line. Bus 1, bus 2, bus 3. I'm bus 4, bus 5, bus 6. I'm bus 7, bus 8, bus 9. And the bus 10.
Wow, that's old Ghetts.
Yeah, some old grind.
Jeez.
That just had a
Okay.
grind feel to it.
It did.
It just had a grind feel. I don't know too much about grind, but I saw all those people and just the way it sounded, it just had a grind feel to it to me. You know what I mean?
Definitely. So, what was your interpretation on that song?
It was a little all over the place.
It was.
I don't know. I thought it was talking a little bit about the racism, you know what I mean, in the UK. But then at the end, it was talking about chopping people up with a machete. Like, the beef is petty. I don't bring the strap. I bring the machete. Make the stomach look like spaghetti and whatnot.
Right.
It's like, okay. A little bit.
Okay.
Don't mess with me.
Okay.
A little bit, like, don't ask me about the question time part. Like, I think he was saying, like, question time. They're asking him all these questions. Like, who's next in grime? How long's your career going to last? You know, all this kind of stuff.
Okay.
But I think it was a little bit like, one of the goats of grime.
Right.
Don't mess with me.
Okay.
Racism sucks. You know what I mean?
Okay,
That's what I'm getting.
Okay. So I agree with that, and I also feel like he was like, when I look in the mirror, I see King, I see you, I see me, and I see three. I feel like he's saying before he was branded black, like black has a reputation for being like thugs, violent, killer, whatever.
Right.
He's like, we're that, but also we're kings. This is where we're from. We're gonna pull up with some chains. You know what I mean? Like, but this kind of like diamonds, and you know what I mean?
Well, the thing is, everyone can be a thug and violent and all that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, that doesn't have a color.
It doesn't, but in the sort of
In the media.
in the media and the stereotype, and
But I don't know, is UK media like that?
I feel like world media, like black people definitely have, like around the world, black people have a reputation. Yeah,
You think so? Yeah,
I
mean,
think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I think it varies place by place. Like, you know, how bad the racism is, or is it overt, or is it swept under the carpet, you know? But, like, I think overall being branded black is, like, a thing around the world.
Instead of just being like a citizen of this country, or, you know what I mean?
just like around
Like
the
you're
world.
black first.
Yeah, and around the world, a lot of countries, people tend to assume, like, Southeast Asia, they tend to assume if you're white, you're rich. Not even
Right.
remotely always true, whatever. But
But
it's
we
just,
were not treated poorly in Southeast Asia.
we weren't.
We went
but
to
I
a bunch
don't-
of countries and we were
Yeah.
kicking it.
But I don't think branded black always means you're going to be treated bad. I just think it means if somebody's getting westernized media, they're going to see that the
Okay,
violent,
so that's what you think he meant by that branded, before he's branded black, had the black on his
I
forehead
think
or whatever.
so. I think so. Because I think a lot of people also, when we travel, they think we're from, various African countries and like.
But I mean,
don't
black is
think-
not just African American though.
Right. It's like people think we're from the islands, and I feel like depending if they get Western media or not, like in China, I don't feel like they're sitting there thinking black people are going to be thugs, and you know what I mean?
Right.
Because they're not getting that media. They're getting
Right.
Chinese media.
Okay. But why does people thinking we're from the islands change anything? Because black is black.
Well, because I feel like black in, at least black in America, like African American, or like, basically slave descendant black does get a slightly different sort of treatment.
Well, you're saying if it's worldwide branded as thug, this and that, worldwide isn't just America. You know what I mean?
Right, but it just depends if they're watching Western media. Because, like, in some of those countries, like China, you can get a VPN and you can see Western news. So, like, your government isn't telling you how black people are. You know what I mean? You're seeing, like, maybe African diplomat type. You know what I mean? You're seeing that, but then, like, you can get on the dark web and you can get some Western
I
media.
kind of get what you're saying, but I'm confused about how American black is any.
I don't think it's that different.
Okay. I mean, I think it may be different. I'm just saying the brand of it. Because if you're saying branded black, that has to be all black people, not just American black. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I feel like
Or else it wouldn't apply to the UK.
The fact that they have a code for black, to me, is just like that code probably is. I mean, it could just be like interchangeable with the word black. You know what I mean? But especially it being a police code, probably has.
But
a
do
lot
they have
of,
codes
like,
for other people?
Yeah, they do.
Right. That's
They
what
have
I'm
codes
saying.
for all the races. And stuff.
Right. Because if you're looking for
Yeah.
a suspect, you need to know what they look like.
Right. Right. So I mean, it could just be interchangeable for black, but I feel like in the context of criminality and stuff like that, being black does have a certain stereotype.
Yeah.
In the West.
Oh, okay. I agree with that. That was a long way of saying that.
It was a long way to say.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. It's definitely a stereotype, and I think it comes a lot from the media because you have people who have never experienced any of the things the stereotype is about who believe in the stereotype. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
And I've even had good experience with just people being normal and happen to be black with just normal stuff, but you still believe the stereotype even though you've never experienced it.
Right. You even have people who believe the stereotype who like think if you're black you have to like act a certain way, and
Or you're not black enough, you're not
Or you're not
acting
black.
black.
Yeah, exactly,
You're
like-
acting white. Yeah,
like the stereotype is
sure.
more true than who you are
right.
and the experience they've had with
A
you.
walking, living, breathing black person.
Right. Yeah. And he's like saying, but I see kings. I see so much more than just the police code that comes with the violence and the criminality. But I
Right.
will jack you up.
Huh.
We don't play.
The machete, you know what
We
I'm
don't
saying?
play. Y'all over there with machetes though, that's a whole nother level.
Y'all own one.
That's a whole nother level.
Own one.
Holy cow.
All right.
And-
If you notice the setup's different, that's because we are in St. Louis, Missouri, our hometown. Haven't been here in a year and a half, visiting family, you know what I mean? Haven't seen my mom in a year and a half, brothers, nephews, doing the family thing, kicking on the couch from St. Louis. You feel me? St. Louis, across the pond, kicking it with us in St. Louis.
Yes.
Thanks for kicking on the couch with us, especially if you made it to the end. We really appreciate all that action. Take two. All right, thanks for kicking on the couch with us, especially if you made it to the end. We really appreciate it. If you have a more accurate take on this song than what we just reached in the air for, we'd love to hear about it in the comments. We read the comments, love learning about the UK. Appreciate all the advice and stuff and all the information you guys put down in the comments.
Yes.
Appreciate it. If you want to help the channel go, you can help the channel.
Go up. You know what I'm saying?
Go
Help it go all the way up.
If you want to help the channel go up, you know what I'm saying? You could like, comment, subscribe, or share this video with someone who would love to see it. We appreciate you. That's a wrap.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. You to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know. But I don't